So what's going on, guys? My name's Violent. Welcome to Grizz Zombies. This is update 1.04 for Call of Duty World War II Zombies. The only patch notes we have for this is that the servers went offline for about an hour and then came back online. We can only anticipate maintenance as probable cause, but drop a like on this video if you guys learned anything today, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments section if you're new, and if you want to keep talking zombies, hit me up over on Twitter at GrizzViolent, and we could continue the conversation over there. So there's a lot that I want to talk about. The footage that you're about to see is brought to you by Skizzle Axe. I'll have him linked down in the description box below. Feel free to go subscribe to him. He definitely helped out the channel here with this footage. This is early footage you can only get in certain parts of the world right now. And throughout the entirety of this video, we're going to be taking a hard look at the menu system. The first thing we're going to see is we're going to be prompted with "Welcome to Nazi Zombies. Begin your tale with the prologue and witness the rise of the final Reich." Play the prologue, and you can choose to do that or to skip it. From all the research I've seen over on Reddit, it appears that the prologue is the perfect way to start the actual storyline for the final Reich. So get in there, get that done, see how long you can survive, and witness the cutscenes. So what we're looking at now is the playlist selection. You can choose to go into a public match, custom game. You can replay the prologue if you've already done it. You can go into multiplayer and campaign as well from here. Now this prompts whether you choose one of the three modes. You go to multiplayer, zombies, or campaign at the beginning. Zombies will prompt you to this. Let's have a look at the soldier tab. This is where it gets juicy, fellas. You can see this is where our entire rank progression takes place on the right. On the left, we have our actual options for what we're going to do. Now, I took the liberty of breaking this down so it's nice and easy. Loadouts and Raven Research is something we're going to unlock at level 5. We're going to have weapon build kits where we unlock attachments, consumables, which are one-time use, and we can get more of them through zombie crates, and our dossier, which is my soldier, the stats, and leaderboards. We'll notice that Raven Research is locked. This unlocks level 5. I haven't seen much on this, but Sledgehammer did post on the countdown for the release many pictures of ravens, and this might be related in some way, shape, or form. But who knows right now? It's a little early to tell. More information will come on this as we get it unlocked and more people get their hands on the game. Something else that I really want to talk about, though, is the weapon build kits. This is a lot like the weapon kits that we saw in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, Michael Condrey did say that all of the supply drops will be cosmetic only, so that's sort of what I'm taking from this. We're seeing a base variant across the board where we can just put attachments on and also change the camos. The camos seem to be pretty legit. We go from gold to diamond camo, and that seems to be the highest ranking camo currently. But there's obviously going to be some sort of hidden camo. The next thing that we want to talk about is the consumables. These are the one-time use items, and you can keep getting more and more of these from zombie supply drops. We're going to enter that mode right now and check it out. And in here we're going to see that there are 2 sections that you can equip, and these are what you can actually equip right here. They're in different types of segments moving across the board. You have an all, you have power-ups, you have weapons, and then you have keys and discounts. And you can apply 2 of them to your character, and as well as some other type of mod that is by default self-revived. Now, I think you can change this the more you unlock, and when you get to rank 5 and you can unlock more loadouts, more of this will become available to you. A stream I was looking at earlier, a guy named Jumpman Germ, if you're watching, shout out to you, dude, showed the available supply drops while he was in headquarters, and one of them did say zombie supply drop. When he opened this, he did have some crazy type of loot that he was able to collect. But you can see the rarities, and at the bottom you can see how many charges they have. The common 1 charge, legendary 3 charges, and the rare 2 charges. The last bit under the soldier tab is the dossier. This is where I have stats and leaderboards listed, and we're going to take a really good look at that. Once we go into that menu, we're going to see calling cards, emblems, your clan tag, prestiging, your leaderboards, and your recordings. So there will be a way of checking your recordings in-game right here. It would appear that leaderboards are actually complete. We're going to get that at launch, unlike Infinite Warfare, where they struggled for the first 3 months. Prestiging is something that a lot of people are also interested in. What rank do you actually have to obtain to do this at? Rank 45 is what you're seeing. So once you can do that, you can enter Prestige 1. It seems like you prestige in this menu, but it could happen in headquarters. I'll keep you updated on the channel as we progress and move forward. When it comes to the current Easter egg hunt, what have I seen on Reddit and where are we currently at? I can show you now. It appears that some sort of sword called the Red Talon Sword has been obtained, and this is currently on the main hard Easter egg quest. And this deals something with it, I'm not sure. But this is apparently the furthest that anyone is at currently. One thing I can't be too sure about is how far along in the Easter egg are these guys that got early copies. That is something that will surface and eventually reveal itself as more footage comes into the limelight and being uploaded on YouTube. This is the current lobby system. When you select your character, you'll notice there are our main 4 characters, but many of them are actually questioned out. And this is leaving the debate up for DLC add-ons. And are these more characters yet to come? So with the launch of Call of Duty World War II, starting in New Zealand and making its way all the way across the globe, I think it's a really exciting time for the zombies community. In a way, we're all going to get back into it, especially with all the guys that had taken Infinite Warfare zombies off and just stayed on Black Ops 3, or even just left for a period of time and played other games. A lot of the community is all going to be coming back. But even though the hunt is just starting and the Easter egg will eventually be solved, I hope that the grind is still worth it. Because the reason of coming back and playing is a big part of what makes zombie players interested in this game. And I think as you make your way in Prestige, we're going to unlock rewards in ways that we haven't seen before. And I'm just really grateful, at least by the look that we've had so far today, that the menu system is set up in such a good way that it's very convenient for the player. Switching between zombies and multiplayer does seem to have a little bit of lag time, unlike we saw in Infinite Warfare where it was next to instant. This is something that I'm noticing has quite a bit of a transition. But this isn't shocking information. This is something that we've grown to expect over the years. It'll eventually be fixed probably by a simple update or patch. But absolutely, we got to talk about the DLC Nazi Zombies camo for everyone that pre-ordered. My man Drag the J hit me up over on Twitter and said you need to collect it from the mailbox in the headquarters. So that's where we're going to find this Nazi Zombies camo, and Drag's usually on that information and was all over Reddit during the entirety of finding these news articles. So be sure to check your headquarters. That's definitely one of the primary spots where it's possible that we're going to find this camo and be able to apply it to our weapons. Let's have a first look at the mystery box. This is actually what it's called. It is called the mystery box, and it does glow in certain sections, and there is a green pulsating light shooting in the sky. It does cost 1,000 jolts, so that's something you can aim for when you get in if you're one of those guys that isn't going to be too heavy into the Easter eggs and maybe you're just playing for fun. It will cost you 1,000 jolts, so just keep an eye out for a green pulsating aura in the sky, and that's going to be your box location. And that's where the juiciness is going to end for me today on the video. So if you guys did learn anything, be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you guys out there in the lobbies as we're searching for random players and also teaming up in multiplayer to kick some ass and get those bounties done. That's going to be something we'll take a look at coming up very shortly, is a little more at the headquarters and how that relates to zombies, because this is very exciting. We've never had a social space before, and I'm ready to get in and get going. So I will see you guys in the next video. Violent out.